Good afternoon everyone, this is Chrissy. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. I haven't been around much lately with any video shares for journal making. I've been having a bit of a lull in that, but I haven't been completely idle. I've been quite busy in my craft room, and I'm calling it percolating. I heard that term used as, I guess, when you're percolating, getting ready maybe to have the inspiration to journal make, and I've been just using the time to have creative play in my craft room. And what I've been doing, I've got in here in this little case, and so I'll open it up and turn it around and share with you what I've been up to. As I said, I've been quite busy and enjoying creative play. So here I have, so let me share with you what I've been doing. I'll move the case aside and just bring out the things. First up, I've been having fun printing and waxing these doilies. I love the way it's worked out. It sort of strengthens them a little bit, I think, and they become transparent, translucent. So these are fun. These will be fun to use in journals when inspiration for journal making strikes. All different patterns I've printed on them. So that's those. And then I've got a lot of things in here, so I've just put them in here randomly. So let's start at the back. These were some little faux cabinet cards I made. Some of us don't have access to the original things, so it's nice that we're able to play around and at least, you know, make something that resembles the originals. And these were inspiration from Heather from Ruby and Pearl XO. She shared some of these, and I just, this is my take on them. Whoops, that's supposed to be there. So, and then postcards is another thing that some of us don't really have easy access to. So I made some faux postcards, and these ones I've put some embossing on, some gold foiling, and that's the back. And then that's another one. I've got some gold around the edges on that one. And, you know, we're trying to sort of imitate them being old. So the backs, you know, I've got marks on them, and that's, I think, you know, things have been around for a long time. They're not pristine and perfect. So I've tried to sort of age them up a bit. This is more of the other ones I shared with you. I've got quite a few of those that I've done. This is, I think this was from Ruby and Pearl's digitals as well. Some vintage letters that I've aged up, and you have to be a bit sort of ruthless with these and sort of, you know, scrunch them up a bit and get them looking like they've been around. And then this was another inspiration from Heather. This was something she shared, these envelopes. I've tied that with this yarn, and on this one I've put one of my little snippets that I've made. I've tucked this little card into the back just as a little extra. Put a faux, sorry, I've got faux on my brain, sealing wax on there, and inside this one I've just put, I've used one of the doilies and folded it around to make a little holder and put in some pressed flowers. I've been having fun with pressed flowers, and just a little photograph that I've printed out. My husband made me a beautiful flower press, so I've really been enjoying pressing flowers from my garden and using them in my artwork. So I've got quite a few of those to show you. Here's another version of this one. It's a dull day here today. I'll bring my light over a little bit. Try and light it up a little bit. It's raining. Here's some more of the cabinet cards. And this is a postcard that I've just put a little bit of lace on and tucked in some bits and pieces, a couple of little things. This is an image that I've sort of aged to make it look a bit old. It's another one of these ones. Another letter, and I've put real stamps on the letters and just to sort of give them more of an authentic look. These were some little tiny envelopes that I had, and I have been using my pressed flowers on those. Just pop that in there. I've been doing a lot of fussy cutting too. I actually love fussy cutting, and I think it's quite dark looking here. Got my light on too. I hope it's not too dull for you. There's another faux letter. This is a big one, big journal card, I guess you'd call it, with different layers. And there I experimented with how to attach my dried flowers, and I found that the best way is to use the gel medium, soft gel medium. Here's another faux postcard, and that one I've used, I don't know if you can tell, I've used, you know how some old postcards have gold on them? Well, I used my Tim Holtz distress crayons in gold to kind of mimic that. Another of these ones. Here's another envelope. That one's got just a little piece from an old needlework book and a pretty card. And that's a little snippet there. There's another one of those ones I've put the gold on. I think they turned out really quite well. Another one of these. The net over it. Gives a sort of a ethereal, mystical look to them. I like that. And this, we all love our Edith Holden books, and sometimes some of the pictures, you know, get left that aren't maybe quite as, that we haven't used. And so I decided to make them into postcards. So I've cut the pictures out and just gone around them with a pen and backed them with coffee dyed paper and just made a little set of postcards. So I was happy with those as well. You know, I like the fact that there's marks and stains and things on them. And I've put stamps on them, and so they'll make nice journal cards. So that's those. I have been busy. Fun. It's been fun. There's another little document. I love fussy cutting. I love fussy cutting, and I've done a lot of that. Printed out lots of things and just fussy cut. Printed out some photos and just lots of yummy things ready to go. And here's another envelope. It's just got a couple of little pieces in it for interest. And then ties up with that yarn. That one. Another postcard, and I've done some gold leaf on that one and a little bit of embossing. That one. And this one's a little folio, little folder. I've put a wax seal on it. I've been having fun with those as well, which I'll show you. I've embossed the sides of it and just a little piece of paper for writing if you wanted to write something. That's handmade paper. And in this little pocket I've just got these lovely ladies, and doily, and that's some rose petals that I've laminated, and a little French vocabulary card. So there's that one. And the seals, the faux seals, I've made a lot of those. They were fun to make too. Different colours and different. I like the white feather. So there's those. Now, back to my box. This is a digital printable from Heather at Ruby and Pearl XO, and that's just got a little dried flower in there. Another postcard, gilding. Another one of these ones, the dried flower. I used a lot of the aged tape on my bits and pieces too. Those lovely ladies. These are little envelopes that I've just put. If you're a New Zealander, like I am, although I live in Australia now, but I'm from New Zealand, you may remember the Weekly News, and it was a newspaper that came out with pink cover. I think the cover was pink, and these are actually from those old Weekly News. It's a dried hydrangea from my garden. Another faux letter. Another one of these lovely ladies. Postcard with lace, just with some things tucked in. Another postcard. Lots of fun. It was fun making these. This was when I was just experimenting with how to attach the dried flowers, and clearly this one hasn't worked very well. As I said, I ended up with, and the best way for me to do it is the matte gel medium. I tried some with tissue paper over them, and that didn't really work. That was one there that I tried with putting tissue paper over, and I didn't like how that worked. Another little faux letter or envelope, and just a little photo and a pressed flower inside it. This one. Postcard in it. That one. Another one of these. It's got a top pocket and more pressed flowers in laminate, some French vocabulary card. Isn't she beautiful? So is she. Another letter. That one needs a bit of screwing up. Little envelope. Another postcard. And this one is a little letter stack, envelope stack. I don't know that they'll be staying together like that, but I just love the way they look all piled up together. And let me move these and show you. Love the way these came out. Some of them I've sort of cut the top and opened them at the top, like this one. Dried flower in it. I used a lot of aged tape too throughout my ephemera. So pretty, aren't they? Like that one. And that one. Oh, yeah. And that one. So that's my little envelope stack. I do like how it looks with the ribbon around it. You can just imagine finding that somewhere in an old trunk in an attic. We can pretend, can't we? So that, and then there was this one. This was something I'd made quite a long while ago. It's just a little folio, envelope folio, and inside there's a little collection of things, bits and pieces. And I thought I would have this as a little giveaway, so if you're interested to go in a draw to win this, leave me a comment. Well, leave me a comment anyway and tell me how you liked my creative play, if you enjoyed it. And If you'd like to go in the draw to win this little folio, tell me in the comments that to put your name in the draw, and I'll leave it open until Friday. Today's Monday. I'll leave it open till Friday, and then I'll be back to draw a winner. So thanks very much for spending time with me today. I had quite a bit to share with you, so I hope everyone's doing well and finding some time to be creative. And Christmas is almost upon us, nearly into December. Unbelievable. So thank you everyone, and I'll see you Friday. Bye now.